You okay, dog? You okay? Everything good? You good? You good? Load my game. I load my game. Rex, on the bed. Lay down. Stop bumping me. All right, Mr. Officer. I can't remember your name. What are we doing?
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
Yeah.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? Steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing.
Poor kid.
Let alone allowing it. Even that Rod Baker is above that. Lord, have pity on
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Wait, so someone destroyed Daddy's grave, put fresh flowers on Mama's grave. Wow. Are you coming, Brady? Oh, Brady boy. Where you going? Let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go. No, not you, doggo. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Dum, bum, bam, bam. I'm assuming we're not gonna be able to get into the front door. It ain't gonna be that simple.
I'll have to find another entrance. This entrance is still in use.
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa!
Bradley!
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here.
I'm
And no
just
baloney.
The
dead.
police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you...
You said you were going to bed.
That's right.
Showing up
And
here with the puns.
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear.
Where the fuck is Bradley?
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Fucking Bradley. Hey, Bradley, I could have used your help a moment ago.
Stop bothering me.
This gate is locked.
I am still going to investigate the outside of the mansion first. I don't think he'll be too happy about me snooping around his house. He's not gonna like it. I'm gonna do it anyway.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes. I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
Yeah, I know. I had a drink and it affected my destiny. So I'm not sure what the fuck. I don't know what that means. I have not gotten that pop up one time since then.
Vermin. Empty, of course.
I don't. Okay. Maybe I gotta come here later for something. I got approved for another game through terminals. It's called Mother Gunship. Looks very similar to... Do you remember that game I played on the Cat Bear channel years ago called Tower of Guns? It's kind of similar to that.
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we
Fun and
can
games.
perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
You okay, Rex? You enjoying your bone? He got a big old bone that we bought him. He likes it. He likes it, his bone. Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of Hawking Mansion. Family lies in the graveyard property guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch in the old place, armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley managed to calm him down. No. Pierce managed to... Bradley didn't do shit. Alright? Fucking hell. You okay, Boofer? Rex. Maybe there's like a fly in the house because he keeps freaking out. I need to...
Follow me.
No, I will follow you in a minute. Hold on.
Who left this light on?
Who did leave the light on? Configure video. Bwomp. 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 Alright. Back into the game. I'm supposed to be exterminating Vormans. I promised.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
It tells you that the fucker didn't clean this shit up. He's not a very good caretaker.
This roast. What strange creature has flesh like this?
It looks kind of tasty, though.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
He stood up all angry like.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Okay. God damn it. Okay. Gonna cut them. That's gonna go away. And then that. There we go.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner...
I was in my mind palace. Leave me alone.
Family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Let's see if I can find
Oh,
something
dear.
the cops missed.
That's very...
Silas managed to bring the fire under
Too much
control.
rubble. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Yeah.
It's already too late for the Hawkins.
Charles and Sarah's wedding was painted by Sarah herself. Charles and Sarah's wedding was painted by Sarah herself. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. They had a fight. Why? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Why would it say that I found all the clues if there was still a clue to be found? It doesn't inspire confidence. I can lean. I could, I don't know.
Did someone escape the fire?
Interesting. Hello.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? His lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I think that some of your colleagues should turn in their badges. This room is bursting with evidence that seriously contradicts the official inquiry.
Well, of course, Mr. Holmes. Like what?
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Well, that must have been a loss for you.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without your authorization. By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides, Dr. Fuller confirmed the hour of death in his report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
My lighter got hot.
Honestly, you don't find that suspicious?
That's troubling, I have to admit. But I trust Silas. And Dr. Fuller is an authoritative figure. The mainland folks are damned envious that he's here with us. A brilliant surgeon, and a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart. So, excuse me if I value his opinion over yours.
So be it. Let's move on. I suspect this lamp caused the fire.
That's what the investigation suggested, too.
But does your report mention the bloodstains? The lamp didn't fall, it was thrown at someone.
For heaven's sakes, no. The report doesn't mention that.
The animations of this game are just
I
so
firmly believe
wonky.
this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
What's my, how many thingies do I got? I got 7 available. What do I upgrade? I want to be eloquent.
I just ask that
I want to be able to talk good.
if Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked. This door is locked.
I'm eloquent than a motherfucker. I'm gooder at medicine.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person. A crowbar could prove useful. This door is blocked from the outside. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Damn. What's some money? Okay.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess. This place was falling apart long before the fire. A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Can I play the piano?
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects. Did you hear that?
What? I ain't hear shit.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest.
I'm even more medical than before.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla. Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. The book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
Bonnie, what are you doing here?
There's something disturbing about this painting. There's something disturbing about this painting.
I think that dunk noise tells me that I failed.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of
When it comes to, like, investigating based on, like, your stats and shit. Which is why I'm trying to, like, kind of push towards getting my eloquency maxed out pretty quickly. Because it seems like you want to have, like, at least one stat maxed out. So that you can utilize the... I wonder if this has New Game Plus. So you can do, like, you know, perfect investigations.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Thunder, thunder.
Locked. The boys' room.
Ah.
A child's fort. What threat was Simon protecting his world?
Maybe he was just playing fort.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Not gonna say anything about this there, Pierce? Oh, it just seems like normal childhood drawings, I guess.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Can I help you? Can I help you? Do you need something? What do you need? What is it?
What was going through that boy's mind? The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time. What will her room reveal about her? Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment. Perfect.
I wonder if one of your stats affects your ability to lockpick, because that first one failed, and I thought that was just like part of the story. Well, Sarah was into some shit.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve? Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on Lost Island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at premium price. Your percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend, who was the first to recognize your genius, and display it to the world. Wait.
Locked. This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Someone named A.D. returned their painting.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
I want to know why AD returned theirs.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Interesting that I didn't find all that much in her actual room.
Bradley? Is that you? Is anyone there?
Why does that look like me?
You! Stop!
Back here. Wait, time out. I gotta find a hidden object. There's yeah, that's lovely and all, but there's an object somewhere. Something to find. There's like something hidden in this little itty bitty area. Aha! What was the point of that?
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I'll cover you.
Yeah, you do that.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go? It looks like an old Seaway map. They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
Damn, I got a lot of CP. I keep getting them and not noticing. What is it, Boofa? Weirdo.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
North Pacific.
Doesn't work. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
Oh, my oil was refilled. I didn't know that was a thing. Now I do. Okay, so where are we going? Where are we going, David? Boston. Boston's like right around here, right? I don't know where Boston is. The Sahara.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Okay. Look at the map. Okay. Somewhere in the Atlantic. I know that much. David. North Pacific. Where the fuck is the Atlantic? That's the Indian. South Atlantic. North Atlantic.
Doesn't work. I must have missed
right
something.
here.
Looks like it
I
worked.
found it.
Well done, Pierce.
See, I promised two things would get done while she was at work. That I would clean and I would do the dishes. And while I was in the process, because she made me find her spare key, which I guess I can put away now that she found hers. In the process, I did clean. But I ain't done dishes. And I'm dark again. Configure video. Upping the exposure. Everything's golden.
Secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel.
Well, I am like a
That guy
detective,
must have
so.
already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene.
Well, given that I
We
spent
must
like.
find 3 seats.
We must find 3 seats.
Look, someone's been here recently.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others?
I just noticed that the happy lady holding the babby is a Cthulhu.
Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house. What is this mask supposed to represent?
Anything else? I can't leave the reconstruction until I find everything. I can't look in there. Oh.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Sarah Hawkins. Was she hiding from someone?
She found that you was into all that crazy fucking Cthulhu shit, and then she just... And that's what the fight was over. There's apparently something hidden. Nothing under the table. Wait. Can't get out my flashlight. I'm not very good at this.
Whoever was sitting here could have seen Sarah Hawkins. Could this be related to her death?
Well. You gonna show me what's in here?
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Hmm.
A disfigured saint. What does it mean?
Well.
Of course.
There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
Yep.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay,
fine.
Pansy.
Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below. Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust. An old diary. A sad way to go. These paintings must be several centuries old. This monstrous creature must be an allegory. These people lying down. Are they dead? Are they asleep?
I'm pretty sure that's not a natural rock formation right there.
These buildings seem to have come out of the water.
I gained a CP from doing a little hop. I did a hop. David, I did a hop. You ever hop so good you level up? Hopefully, if I level up my eloquence enough, I can just talk my way out of getting eaten by a Cthulhu.
Time has weakened these structures.
I got at the end of one of the Fallout games. Can't remember which one. But you get to the end, you confront the big evil mastermind, and if your charisma or intelligence or whatever is high enough, you can literally say, yo, you shouldn't be doing this. And he'd be like, oh god, you're right!
I don't have time to search them all.
Yeah, you do. Fucking tell me what you have time for. I'll do what I want. Now, I don't want to continue. I want to explore the other thing.
What's going on here?
Piers!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
I don't know.
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go back because I missed something.
I'll meet you at the bottom.
Well, you probably won't because I'm gonna go back because I missed something. The fuck is all this shit?
It looks like animal oil. It's certainly not whale.
I'm glad I went back and checked that. I think. There's someone all tied down and shit. That's where they've been storing it.
A table for sacrifice?
Now,
I gotta... I can't breathe. What?
some situation encounters will make you panic. Flee the place as fast as you can. Okay.
No,
God.
damn it! I must find a way out of here.
God, that's me falling.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good
Well,
enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream. It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual. I can't read Latin.
where's Bradley?
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitag.
Isn't this where I went down to the docks in the dream version, and I saw something in the water?
Yeloig Padk Cthulhu Loigna.
Grant him your dreams and accept his, so that the paths of your soul...
I feel him.
You are gifted indeed, not another. Let him pass through every part of you. Bring me more sacred flesh for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense
We
in that?
are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening.
Ow.
Bradley, what are you doing here?
I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good.
Odd looking. Seemed up to no good.
What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit.
In my dream, he did the shooty shoots,
Don't move!
and it didn't do shit. And then he got dead.
I won't hesitate.
Bradley, get back! Get back!
You asked for it.
You shouldn't have seen this.
need to get out of here.
Well. That didn't end well.
My leg.
No, I can't see my leg, so. I picked up a few medical books. Maybe I could fix my leg.
Light. At last.
I've been rushed to the Riverside Institute. I'm in a critical state, David. Critical. My hair is just too naturally curly to grow out a mustache. Cause it's just sticking straight up. That's all it's doing. It's like I'm touching something electrified. Well.
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. Strong such.
David. At this point, you're just taking whatever the last word I say is, and then just letting I'd let you touch.
Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps.
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
Your dad. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too. We were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No.
I'm confused. Son of a bitch.
What happened to me? Where am I?
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us. You've got no choice, and neither do we. No! No! You're leaving this cell.
Please.
I don't want him to find me.
Well. Okay.
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They scribbled all over their maps.
Okay. David, I'm scared.
No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams. When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awaken and free me.
No. My answer to that?
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up.
Yes.
We don't have much time. Can you stand up?
Who are you?
I just did it.
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here.
Rex, what are you
And the
doing?
same goes for you, according to Ethan.
What are you doing?
must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively
What's up?
as possible. I brought you your clothes.
Oh,
Let me
really?
go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
You don't say.
Wait a minute.
I guess. Oh.
What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrible?
Get up here.
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment.
Bork.
For problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We
Okay,
must
what-
not stay
what do you-
here. There are two men
Trying to play a video
standing
game here.
guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood. What does this mean? What did they inject him with? Am I in an asylum? Why the strange symbol repeated over and over? What did he write about the painting? Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors. Sarah.
David.
If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him. Poor wretch.
Just in general, just
I would like to say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, what disappoints me evermore, no one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
did this happen because I like took too long to... Enemy suspects your presence. A white marker appears.
I'll have to
Change
find a
this
way
to
of getting rid of
red.
those two myself.
Oh, lovely.
I know. Do it again. All right.
Bork, wolf, bork, bork. Hey, Rex. Rex.
The machine is working again, but the control...
David says bork, bork, wolf,
I was just going to
bork,
the storage
bork.
room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valve.
As you want. I'm going to see if there's sleeping pills left. They've run out again upstairs.
Good God. What could this machine be used for? It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock. Have I activated anything?
I don't think so. Let's go sit on the machine and find out.
Worse and worse. This is madness. Are they seriously thinking of transmitting the properties of this meat by electric current? Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine? The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs?
I mean, you never know when you need a couple extra.
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. What will happen if I increase the current to the limit?
I don't know.
I can still increase the load.
Increase it.
I can still increase the load.
Increase it!
I can still increase the load.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I can still increase the load. 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 I can still increase the load.
David? David? Would you like to increase my load? Oh, God. I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's go look elsewhere.
If I walk, if I do not stop, he does not catch me. If he does not catch me, I do not sleep.
Get me out! Don't let me sleep. What is welling up inside me? I feel it in my head and in my body. He roars, swells, and has strength of oceans. Its waves rise and crash, leaving behind them only.
Is there anybody here?
It's done. Now for the others.
Well, I increased the load, David.
Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here.
Wait, did you
Dementia.
did you leave?
Self-inflicted
Was take it
wounds.
easy your way of saying that you're going to bed? I just realized I don't know what you mean by take it easy. What did I do?
Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising. Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf on cephalopods. What's the connection between this meat and the electrical installation?
Okay. But I believe I could probably still increase the voltage. Is there a guy in there?
Locked.
Yay.
A control wheel to mount on a plumbing system.
Okay.
This padlock is too complicated for me. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
I gotta stop being careful. I don't want to show myself. No!
Scopolamine, morphine, opium. Nothing but
Ah! Fuck! It's okay, bro. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it a day.